Looking back at all of this summer footage reminds me how fast a season can fly by. I cannot believe that July is already past and that we're beginning a new month already. Today, we're dipping into my life through some fun and chaotic video clips. I wanted to gather together these memories into a little summer diary, which consists of a whirlwind tour through my busy moments with unplanned, hectic, and otherwise all over the place content. But it's not all chaos. The summer has held wonderful opportunities to spend time outside in my garden, and times when I just basked in the philosophy of slow living and simplicity. So welcome to my world, dear friends, a world of scattered moments, full of chaos and beauty. You never know what you'll see next, but thank you for being here and joining me on the journey. May not look the prettiest right now, but over time and as it rains, it'll pack down, and at least it won't just be straight up mud over here around the hose. And then one day we're going to think of a solution for mounting the hose up off the ground for convenience. But until then, at least we'll have a nice bed of clean, fresh straw, and it even has like a nice fragrance to it, like a nice straw fragrance, but not quite done. Still have a little bit more to do towards the back. Luckily, I have a couple more bales left. It's quite funny to see all of this pine straw that I actually purchased by the bundle from a local supplier. We have so many pine trees, and even though the straw is constantly dropping, it's kind of hard to gather it together and it be clean and have enough quantity to cover the flower beds. Luckily, it doesn't cost much per bale, and regardless, David agreed that it was time to change it out and bring in some new. Well, believe it or not, that wasn't quite enough straw, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back later on and see about purchasing a couple more bales. That should fill in nicely. In the meantime though, I think I'm gonna get to trimming on this sago palm, just trimming all of the dead branches at the bottom and see if we can clean it up. I didn't realize that sago palms like this shed their branches and produce new growth from the top, so trimming away the spent fronds is very necessary for overall plant health and appearance. There's always something in the yard that requires pruning, but luckily I enjoy spending the time to do it. I think that the sago palm looks a lot better now, and so I'm just going to clean up all of these dead branches, toss them on the burn pile, and take a look at the ones at the end of the driveway as well, because they might need to be cleaned up too. Yeah, this is another one of our sago palms, and it looks like it needs to be trimmed up as well. A lot of the older dead branches need to be removed. So I'm going to work on that now, see if I can get it looking better. This one actually doesn't look too bad, so I'm not going to remove a lot of the branches, just a few. Hopefully new growth will shoot out the top soon. Yep, this little cute trailer is going to have to be hauled off here soon. I keep filling it up so much. This periwinkle plant that my mother-in-law gifted to me is so beautiful and healthy. I just kind of put it in this pot for now, but I'm gonna find another location for it. It likes sun, so it'll definitely have to be put somewhere mindful, but this pot is gonna hold my new mandevilla, so we're gonna go ahead and swap them out. Little did I know at the time, but this mandevilla plant was infected with spider mites when I bought it. It has been such a learning journey, but I finally treated the plant successfully with a combination of insecticide spray and natural neem oil. If you ever notice the leaves on your plant appear to be wilted, discolored, or misshapen, then I strongly advise you to take action quickly and look into proper care, because unfortunately I ignored the warning signs for too long due to my ignorance on the subject. Luckily, the plant is doing much better now and will hopefully recover in time. All right, the new mandevilla is all potted in this beautiful, kind of Grecian looking planter that we found out in the backwoods and salvaged. And I'm really hoping that it'll get more full and really thrive like this one has over here. Matching planter. And I'm pretty sure this one started off kind of small and pitiful as well. Our gardening zone is perfect for Mandevilla. They love the sun, they don't mind the heat. As long as you keep them watered well and a little bit of fertilizer every now and then, they do great. I'm actually going to mix up some fertilizer in this watering jug here. What I've been getting are just these little fizz and feed. They're just plant food tablets, and you dissolve 1 to 2 in your watering can and then just water the flowers as needed, and it releases an all-purpose plant food. There's no mixing or stirring or measuring required, so it's super convenient. That's what I love about it. And what you do is you put 1 tablet for every gallon of water. This is a 2-gallon jug, so I put 2 tablets in. So while we're waiting for our little tablets to fizz up, I have something else that we can do. I bought a container of 7 dust. I noticed that my morning glories are starting to grow at a rapid rate. They're doing really good. They're going up the mailbox, but something's nibbling and chewing away on them. The 7 dust won't harm plants or blooms, but it'll kill the insects and stop them in their tracks. I also think I'll put some on my Stokes asters because they tend to have a little bit of a problem as well. So let's head on down to the end of the driveway and get some of this sprinkled on. So take a look at how these things are growing up the mailbox already. As you can see, something's been nibbling and chewing on the leaves. And the lantana was really in bloom, but I see a lot of little buds, so they'll probably do a second blooming out, but those have been beautiful. I've been enjoying those for sure. Alright, so we're finished with that task. Definitely not one I was looking forward to, but it has to be done. I mean, if all the leaves and the flowers just get chewed up and eaten by insects, then it defeats all the hard work and effort that I've put in. It's pointless. So hopefully that will stop them in their tracks. Now we've got our watering can with the plant food. Let's go around and give our plants some delicious nutrients. So I found 2 really cute garden signs at Walmart today. I really like this one. And then this one's... No, I didn't need them, but I've been looking everywhere for some tin garden signs and I've not been able to find any. So when I found these for $3 a piece, I thought I'd put one here on the back patio and one on the front porch. Just so cute. So I'm thinking right here. What do you think of that? I am getting so tired. I've been outside for many hours, but one last thing I want to do. I've got this large pot that my mom gave me, and so I'm gonna get it all prepared for some new plants that I'll be getting soon. This will hopefully be a perfectly good pot right here beside the front porch for some new rosemary plants. And I might tuck something else in with the rosemary plants as well, at least until they grow bigger and bloom out. I just know that rosemary plants need very well draining soil. That's why I put the volcanic rock in the bottom of the pot and decided to use cactus mix. And yeah, they definitely don't need too much water. They like sun. They're very picky plants. They're kind of difficult to grow, but we will see, fingers crossed. My friend Destiny is so sweet to give me a couple of little baby cuttings of her rosemary bushes, and I'm very excited to see how well they're gonna do. It's been a joyous collaboration with nature that has been healing and therapeutic, to be sure. Amid this hustle, I also carved out time for self-development. Learning about plants and how to nurture them made me a better gardener. It also opened doors for new adventures and with friends who shared my passions. Summer is a beautiful time of the year. It's a season of joyful chaos, of learning, and of growth. This summer was no different, with gardening taking center stage. I repotted and propagated many of my pre-existing plants to add more of a fullness to my garden space, and also nurtured new flowers and seedlings that matured into lovely blooms. The garden's my sanctuary. It's where I bond over planting and harvesting and soaking up what nature delivers in this season. Imagine this, a bustling life. With the heat of summer, I was brimming with energy. My garden was my canvas, fertile soil my paint, and plants my masterpiece. I planted, tended, and watered my seedlings and plants, and they have just been thriving under the summer sun and regular afternoon rain showers. Many of my flower pots are ones I've found in the woods and buried all around the yard. All they need is some cleaning up and some fresh paint. This yucca plant I retrieved from the woods just needed a pot with better drainage, and it's doing so well now in the bright sunshine. So one project that I've been putting off, but that I'm gonna finally get to today, is to switch out some command strips for some better hooks. I'll be using the claw hooks by 3M. Don't get me wrong, I love command strips, but I have just found that they're not practical for long-term use. And just to be on the safe side and ensure that my frames don't end up on the floor and glass shatter everywhere, I'm gonna go ahead and switch these out today. I framed a couple of our wedding photos and had them printed also from Printique. Very beautiful. I love the frames. I just want to ensure that they're going to stay up there and not fall down one day. You know what I'm thinking I might do though? Put a little command strip just on the bottom to keep them from shifting, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get some new command strips and maybe a level, and we're gonna do that. It's been such a blessing to have a trusted supplier for my printing needs. Ever since finding Printique, I've been using them to print out my digital photos and even some art prints for decorative wall decor. I've had these 4x6 frames but wasn't sure how to use them, so I decided why not print out some artwork and freshen up my entryway. One thing for sure is that I couldn't wait to clean up my front porch and give it a refresh after pollen season was over. Cleaning away all of the pollen and bringing in new rugs, laundered cushions, and cute decor made me so happy, and I couldn't think of a better way to welcome summer. I've enjoyed sitting out here and journaling and listening to the sounds of nature with my coffee. It is the perfect place to relax and enjoy a summer evening. There's nothing like ushering in summer with a pool day spent alongside close friends. This perfect pool oasis is one of our favorite places, and our friends have done such a great job making it a summer haven. Even Ginger the cat loves spending time around the pool, and she seems to be taking in everything summer has to offer, including cat naps in the shade. Things haven't slowed down with my craft business, Fox and the Pines Designs. If you aren't familiar, I have an Etsy shop and also attend markets selling my handmade toys and baby accessories. I love attending the Riverside Arts Market in Jacksonville once a month, and it's a wonderful way to meet friendly customers face to face and sell my handicrafts to a large crowd of shoppers. If you're still here at the end of my video, thank you so much. It means a lot that you've joined me on this nostalgic trip of memories. It's heartwarming to receive your support and kind comments, and I send you my love your way and wish you a happy summer. Let me know what you've been up to, and if you've also had a busy season thus far. Until next time, I'm sending you a big hug. Take care and God bless.